What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. So, by the time I post this, it'll probably be Friday morning. But it's been a while, but it is Thursday, November 19th. So, it's about time to start my eggnog that I do every year for the holidays. So, this is a peek behind the curtain. I've been doing this for about 12 years now. This is my 12th year doing it, so I will not reveal all my secrets, but I'm going to give you an idea of how to make an eggnog for the holidays. So I got my recipe inspired by an NPR article I saw a while back. So I've seen like Food Network, Alton Brown talking about cooking the eggs and separating the whites from the yolks, and no, you don't got to do that. You don't have to cook any of this if you use enough alcohol, which is what I do. So I do this in two parts. The first part is mid-November, and tonight I'm going to mix the eggs, the booze, and granulated sugar, and then right before Christmas I finish it off. So tonight, part one of two. So this is a big batch, it's for about a gallon of liquid. So I've got 21 large eggs. Again, I just cracked them, make sure the shells are out. No cooking here. This is a totally raw process. And the idea is, if you have enough alcohol, any bacteria that might grow is like immediately killed by the booze. So I've got a quart of booze. I'm not going to tell you what I use. Some people use bourbon. Some people use brandy. Some people use scotch. Some people use rye. Some people use rum. I use 2 3/4 cups of one and 1 1/4 cup of another. And I'm not going to tell you which one. Chef secret. The other thing I've got is 1.75 cups of granulated white sugar. So tonight, that's all we need. So I got like a big mixing bowl. I got an electric mixer. So the main takeaway for tonight is this process is like low and slow. So pick a time when you got, I'd say, at least 90 minutes. And here's why. First of all, I put all the eggs in this big tub, and what you're going to do is just spend a couple minutes mixing them up. And after that, you're going to add the alcohol. But you got to add the alcohol slowly. You can't just dump all in, because if you do, it'll curl the eggs, and what you're left with is just boozy scrambled eggs, basically. Which probably wouldn't be too bad to try, but it won't be the proper liquid. So I'm going to cut away for a second. You mix the eggs up just gently on the lowest setting on your electric mixer for about 5 minutes, and then I'll be back real quick to show you how to start slowly incorporating the alcohol. Stay tuned. We'll be back. Alright, so we're back. So the egg has been mixed up pretty good. So we just got this frothy egg mixture. So at this point, I like to take it really slow. The slower you can add the alcohol, the better. And especially at the beginning. So I wouldn't even use the electric mixer for a while and just get a wooden spoon. So you got your booze. Again, for my size, this is full-on quart. Just every couple minutes, just a little bit, just like that. And just nice and easy, mix it in. Honestly, like, allot yourself a good 90 minutes for adding these 4 cups of booze. And just very gradually put it in and just gently stir it just like this. Because the last thing you want to do is get it curdled. It's got to be a nice, smooth liquid. This is something that takes a month, so it's one of those deals. Slower is better. You're taking a lot of time and effort with this, so the last thing you want to do is rush it and ruin it. So as I'm talking, it's been about a minute, so just another little bit, just like this, and just continue to gently stir it as you add more alcohol to the eggs. Towards the end, when you get to like maybe your last cup, because the ratio starts to flip, you can add a little bit more at a time, but the first 20 minutes or so, you got to be really delicate and gentle. So you just keep doing that for the better part of 90 minutes to 2 hours. You throw on Home Alone, Bad Santa, your favorite Christmas flick, and just keep going. So I'll be back when the booze is done and show you what to do next. Stay tuned. Alright, we're back. So it's been better part of 2 hours. So all the alcohol has been added to this. So there's a slight froth at the top. That's from using the electric mixer towards the end. But the important part is no lumps. So now we got the sugar. So you don't want to dump this in all at once, but kind of maybe in sections, maybe 3 or 4 parts do this for the better part of 5 minutes. Incorporate the sugar. And then give it one more mix with the blender for good measure. So hard part's over. We'll be back in a second to wrap this up too. Alright, so we're done. So the sugar's been mixed in there. So for the better part of a month, you got this frothy mix. So what you want to do is store it in a cool, dark place. So if you got a basement or a cupboard, that's ideal. So I got it in this big Tupperware. So it kind of seems counterintuitive, but you don't want it super airtight because you want the flavors to kind of build. You want the booze and the eggs to marry. So make sure it's tight and then give it like a little lift on the lid to give it some air. So what you're looking for is like a smooth blended cocktail by the time the holidays roll around. Like, what you don't want is this to taste like you bought a quart of eggnog from Wawa and like spiked it with some booze. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for like a smooth, balanced cocktail. And that's what we're going to get when this is all said and done. So, as is customary, I got my lid. The Hin Doctor's Eggnog do not open until Christmas, which is technically true, but I would advise, you're letting this go for about 5 weeks. Every 4 or 5 days, just take a peek, make sure nothing weird's happening, and give it a gentle stir. And then we'll be back probably December 23rd, aka my birthday, aka Festivus for all you Seinfeld fans, and we will finish this off. So, have a good night, good weekend. On this one, we'll be back in a month. Peace.